if you're someone who wants to maintain the muscle that you do have so you don't destroy your metabolism, you're someone who doesn't have a lot of time, I have 3 kids, and you actually want to lose weight. You don't want to life hack and hope for weight loss. You want to make it happen now. But let's just start with fundamental number 1, protein. You need to be making protein a priority at every single meal. Now, I'm not telling you need to go keto or anything. I'm just saying our goal here is to maintain your metabolism. You don't want to destroy it. Protein is the building blocks for your muscles and your vital organs. And the only way to lose fat off your body is if you're in your calorie deficit. So some of the protein that you do eat is going to be used for energy rather than the carbs and fats that your body would normally use. So we need to bump this up while we're on the deficit to make sure that your body doesn't start depleting the muscles that you currently have, to harvest those amino acids and give it to more important things, like your heart, that also need the amino acids. Because your body isn't thinking, hey, Donnie's trying to get sexy. Let's hold off on tearing down those muscles. The liver and the brain can wait. This is the amount you need to shoot for. 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of goal body weight. So if your goal is to go from 200 pounds to 170, 170 grams should be the max protein amount. Now, once again, it's not like doing more than that is going to hurt you or it's going to build more muscle. It's just based on studies, that's probably the optimal amount. But the other big benefit with protein is it does keep you full longer. That's why today I'm gonna have a big piece of chicken with rice and some vegetables. That'll be my lunch. Okay, fundamental number 2, this one sucks. Everybody hates it. I don't like it, but you need to do it. This will be your actual roadmap for weight loss, and that is tracking your calories. Let me just show you what I use here. It is called the Lose It app. It's so much better than MyFitnessPal. I promise you, if you hate using MyFitnessPal, you're gonna like using this one. It's so intuitive. But what's nice with the Lose It app is you can put in your goal body weight, when you want to achieve it by, and bada bing, there's your GPS to actually losing the weight you want. Because the only way you're gonna lose weight is if you're in a calorie deficit. All diets work. Whew, I'm getting out of breath a little bit. All diets work. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be keto, paleo. People lose weight on vegan. It's nothing special with the diet. They're just burning more calories than they eat every day. And this is why tracking is so critical, is because it's hard to guess how many calories you're eating every day. And here's the thing, when you're tracking your calories, for me, the part that sucks is just I can't put food in my mouth. Like my kids leave a chicken nugget in the living room. Sometimes I'll just pop it and eat it, but I can't do that. I have to track it. That's where the tracking sucks. With this app, it makes it so much faster for meals, but it's those one-off things that suck. But don't worry, diets are temporary. You should only be dieting for a certain amount of time and then take a break. And the nice thing with tracking, you have your calorie goal, you have your protein goal, eat whatever you want. There was this professor back in like 2010 at K-State who ate nothing but junk food and lost a ton of weight in a short amount of time, just proving that it doesn't matter what you eat, it's the calorie restriction. That's where the weight loss occurs. Fundamental number 3, that's what I'm doing right now, movement, some form of cardio. It could be simple, just monitoring your steps. That's what I do. Works for my life. I have 3 kids. You can see all these medals right here. I used to love running. I still love running, but I don't do it. Number 1, I just don't have time for it. That's why I'm doing these steps and we're filming right now. Number 2, I had emergency heart surgery a few years back. There was a tumor growing in my heart. It would have killed me in 4 to 6 weeks, the doctor said. But the only reason I went to the doctor is because I had 2 strokes that sent me to the hospital. And whenever I got out of recovery, I got into lifting weights rather than just doing my regular cardio. And I've been walking ever since, plus my knees ache, so it just works out. And my wife's not mad that I'm leaving to go for a 30-minute to an hour-long run. And here's the thing, whenever you're a busy dad, I'm taking 2 goals, my cardio, and then spending time with my kids, doing all the honey to-do list that my wife has. We have a baby on the way. She had me put together some beds, move a bunch of stuff this last weekend, but all the while I'm like, getting my steps in perfect. Now you're probably wondering, how many steps should I be getting? That all depends on you. I want you to measure just for a week, see how many steps you get. You're probably already measuring this and not even realizing it with your phone or your smartwatch. Whatever your baseline is, you got it? Add 2,000 steps the next week, every day. And here's the nice thing with measuring steps. Every 2,000 is about 100 calories. And for me, I would much rather do 1 lap around Costco than reduce my food by 100 calories. All right, number 4, this is non-negotiable. This is gonna actually keep your metabolism intact. Plus, whenever you lose the weight, you're not gonna go back to the office and people are gonna be like, ugh, what happened? You're like, I lost 30 pounds. Oh, cancer? No, I was on a diet. You don't want that. Strength training, you've gotta do it. 3 to 4 days a week. I recommend 4 days a week. It's just more flexible. For me, when I do 4 days a week, I can do 30-minute sessions, 2 upper days, 2 lower days. If you need a plan, you can go grab it in the show notes right now. Otherwise, just go to Google. Tell Google what you have as far as equipment, the days you want to work out, the time you want to do it in, put whole body at the end, and you'll have a program you can use. Now, you're not doing strength training to burn calories. Don't think of it that way. You're doing it to send signals to your body saying, hey, retain the muscles we have. Because right now, when you're in a calorie deficit, your body thinks you're out wandering the desert somewhere. The muscle you do have is expensive to hold on to. So when you have fewer calories coming in, it's like, hey, we're not using these biceps. Let's just get rid of them. No, use the biceps. You don't want to lose the biceps. This keeps your metabolism in check, and it makes you look sexy afterwards. Okay, fundamental number 5. This is gonna sound weird, but you need to be doing some sort of stress management while you're on this diet. Because let me just tell you, whenever I'm not eating enough, I automatically get grumpy. Not the first week, maybe not the second week. For sure, by the 6th week of doing this diet, my kids do something, I just snap. And it's because, well, I'm hungry. That's why you have the grab a Snickers commercial. People get grumpy when they don't eat. You need to have some tools in your tool belt to help you fight this. Or at the very least, be aware that you are gonna be more grumpy. Some things that I do this breathing technique. It's called like box breathing. My wife showed it to me. But you breathe in for 4 seconds, you breathe out for 4 seconds. Well, you breathe in for 4 seconds, you hold it for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, hold it, and you just do that until you feel better. This really helps me at night. Whenever I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't go back to sleep, I do that. Works 60% of the time, every time. The other thing you can do is journaling for 5 minutes at night. I do that sporadically. It does help a little bit. I also like to go out for walks, just a 5-minute walk in nature. There was an actual study that said walking out in nature reduces stress by 10%. Now this one's a little special. This is a pro tip. I got on Prozac after my heart surgery. That was a game changer. Now I don't want to be pushing drugs or anything, but I'm telling you, it was a game changer. And besides being grumpy and everything, the other reason stress management's critical, when you're stressed, what tends to happen? You tend to binge eat. At least that's for me. When it's bedtime routine and my kids are all going crazy, like I'm gonna go downstairs, I'm gonna eat all the Bobos I can find. Okay, this leads to fundamental number 6. You need to be getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I know as a parent, that's seems impossible. If you're 25, just do it. This is gonna do a couple things. First, whenever I'm well slept, my cravings tend to go down the next day. I'm less moody the next day. Plus, sleep is the time your body regenerates the muscle that you're working on. It helps balance out the hormones too. 2 really important ones while you're trying to lose weight. Your ghrelin hormone, the one that tells your body you're hungry. If you're not well slept, that will spike up. You don't want that. All the while, your leptin hormone, the one telling your body you're full, goes down. Now you're fighting yourself. Just get the sleep. It's going to help. Okay, number 7, this one's important. All of them are important actually. Consistency. You're gonna screw up, you're gonna mess up. You're not gonna do a workout, you're not gonna get your steps in that you wanna get in. You're gonna overeat one weekend, then you're gonna overeat the next day. Listen, consistency is the key. Number 7, you just need to keep moving forward. If you screw up and your 12-week fat loss plan turns into a 24-week fat loss plan, guess what? You succeeded. Just don't quit. Keep going forward. I'm currently doing one right now. Yesterday I had a mound, like coconut mounds, you know. I also did a bowl of cereal. I went ahead and tracked it anyways. It sucked. I blew out my calories by like 700. But guess what? Here I am today, doing it again. You're gonna screw up. The most important thing is to get back on the horse, get back on the train, get back on the wagon. Whatever it is you fell off, get back on it. That's the point. All right, those are the 7 fat loss rules that I follow while walking on this treadmill. YouTube thinks you're gonna like this video right here.